Hey girlies, look, so I wanted to come in here and I want to have a conversation about something that I had to reprogram within myself and something that I see in women out here. And we talking about dating from a healthy place, right? From a mature place, from a place where we actually will align with what it is that we truly want without placing those barriers in the way. And we have been programmed to believe that the only men that are protected are men that are over 6 feet, dark skinned and big. I'm always talking to women, and I had to deal with this within myself, where they gotta be dark skinned, they gotta be 6 feet or taller, because I just want to feel protected. And first off, if we want to talk not off of feelings, you all, right? Because when you say I want to feel protected, that's coming from your feelings, but our feelings aren't always facts. Let's always remind ourselves that our feelings are not always facts, right? So how many dark-skinned and tall men have not protected you in your life? How many of us have fathers of our children who have abandoned us? Our fathers may have been dark-skinned and tall and they abandoned us. We've seen dark-skinned tall men abandon other people, put their hands on people, cheat, lie, steal. They have not been protective. So that's not true. That's a feeling. And so many women are, he got to be 6 feet, he got to be over. And it's like, first off, if that's the thing that everybody is going for, you're already canceling yourself out because too many people are going after that thing, right? So if it's like a job, right, and it's 7,000 people going after it, and you're like, I want this job because I feel like it's just going to be the job for me, it's going to give me what I need. What is your chances of getting this job if 7,000 other people are going after this job? So that's number one, how you're creating a barrier towards getting the man that you actually will align with, that will be the man for you. Because the man for you is not a man that you're going to go out here and create yourself, because you don't have that type of power. You can envision it, you can write it down, but you don't have any power over choosing what your person will actually look like. You can sit around and wait until that person may possibly show up, but there's no telling that person is going to show up, because you just don't have the power to go out here. And it's not like Build-A-Bear. We're not just going into Build-A-Bear and we saying, yeah, 6 feet, dark skin, he got to be thick, or he got to, have some weight on him. We can't do that. So that's where you're placing a barrier. Number two, think about when you go online and you go shopping, right? And you filter out what it is that you're looking for. So I want a black dress. So I'm only going to get black dresses now. It has to be a size 10. So I'm only going to get black dresses that come in a size 10. It has to have long sleeves. So now I'm only going to get black dresses that have long sleeves and are a size 10. Let's just say it went from 600 down to 22. So you are literally slimming your options down when you out here dating by sitting up here saying, I only want these things and I'm not leaving room for anything else. And I keep telling myself this story that if he's light skinned or if he's not 6 feet, then he's not going to be able to protect me. I don't want him. It's like we have to stop making feelings off of, choices off of our feelings, and we need to make them off of facts. Just because a man is under 6 feet does not mean that he will not protect you. And like I said, how many men have you dealt with or seen that were over 6 feet that didn't protect you, or you didn't see them protecting somebody else, right? So now you filtered out all of these dresses and you left with 22 dresses, and that's what happens out here. So what's going to happen is a lot of us is going to be like 90 years old, still waiting on dark skin and tall. And at that point, nobody's going to be checking for you, and that's the truth. And that's really the truth that we need to hear. Nobody's going to be checking for you. Don't worry about it. You done spent all of your prime sitting up here worrying about a man that's 6 feet and over. He got to have this. He got stuff that doesn't even matter. Because at the end of the day, yes, you need to be physically attracted to him, because you want to be physically attracted to the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, that you're supposed to be talking about waking up to, having sex with, being intimate with, being close with. You don't want to look at him and be disgusted, right? But you don't need those things. Dark skin and tall men are not the only men that are out here that are attractive. And that's what you have to tell yourself. You have to tell yourself the truth. And then tell yourself that you're wasting your prime. You are literally wasting your prime years. This is something I had to tell myself. You're wasting your prime years, first off, not healing so that you can even align with a man that's going to love you, going to respect you, going to effectively communicate with you, that's going to be mature, that you're not going to have to tell how to be a man. You're wasting your prime years doing all this, and you're going to get to a place where nobody's checking for you anymore. Nobody's checking for you. Because you literally spent all of your prime wasting time doing the same things over and over, sabotage. And this is the truth that you need to hear. This is the truth that I had to hear. And this is the truth that I had to tell myself. So if we have a goal to get across the street, but we keep on placing all these barriers in the way, I'm never going to get across the street. I ain't never going to get across the street. By the time I get across the street, I'm going to be on my walker. And then what I need over there that I'm trying to get to, I can't do it anyway. If I was trying to get the bike, I can't ride a bike now that I'm on this walker. So that's not even an option for me anymore. That bike ain't checking for me. So, ladies, I always hear women say this, but there are so many times that I see us, and I had to work on this stuff with myself, see us talking about, look, boil it down to stop. Boil it down to what you need, what you want. You may want somebody, right? I have my needs, I have my wants, and then I have my deal breakers. These are things that I'm absolutely not going to deal with. Once you hear, when you get to a place that you have some standards and some values, them deal breakers is going to come in really handy, because now you know what I'm absolutely not going to deal with. There is even no conversation around this matter. This is it, right? And then you have your wants. These are things that I want, but if that's not there, okay, I'm fine. If he's not dark-skinned, tall, and thick, but he treats you right, and he respects you, and if you have children, he respects your children, you know, he treats your children very well, he provides for you, you don't have to try to train him up like you keep trying to do men out here. That's not, you don't need that. So, okay, girl, go ahead. What do you mean? Right? So I just want to have that conversation, because that is what you call sabotage. We will sabotage, and we've been programmed to believe that dark skin is supposed to be stronger. That's why we look at dark skinned women as so masculine. Right? You don't need somebody that's dark skinned and tall. You want somebody that's dark skinned and tall. But stop placing barriers in your way that are going to keep you away from getting to the thing that you actually want.